Hi buddy, it's Julia here and I am back with a new process video. This time I thought I was going to do a bit more recent documentation um, and I really wanted to do something with tabs. So I got this inspiration from I was sitting at my computer and I have actually been thinking about doing this page for quite some time and I'm really happy about finally having made it. So um, I decided to make it because I took this photo and it's my computer, it is the printer and everything that I just brought down to the dining table to get some serious work done. And the page is about how much time I spend in front of the computer. So for those who don't know, I go to school and I go to school for e-commerce development. Uh, so school time is in front of computer, all stuff at home is in front of computer. I mean, what I'm doing now is in front of the computer. Um, and I just really wanted to talk about that. And I thought it would be really fun to have it sort of look like the tabs that you have on the computer, like you have a million things to do and you have 100 tabs opened. So I'm going to cut some tabs with the Kelly Perky die, and this comes in a set with two different dies and some stamps. But I'm only going to use the big dies, the big die, and I'm going to use the same papers that I used as the borders that I cut. And the papers are from Dera Lizzy. Her new collection is called Lovely Day, and the papers are truly lovely. One of the tabs and that I'm going to have here has a lot of text and it's French words, which is really perfect because I also study French online, so that is not in school, I just do it also, I suppose. Sometimes I'm like, take it a bit easy, you don't need to study so much, but I want to study French and I actually started to study French before I started the school I'm at right now, so I do it. Uh, but I thought it was pretty perfect. So I'm just going to make sure that the tabs are like moving away from each other so they don't are in the same place really. And then I'm going to put them down. Now if you wanted to, you could have the paper that are the furthest down, so in my case it would be the paper with the text on it, have that all the way. I did consider that, but in the end I thought that was a bit too busy and I wanted to add my journaling on the page. So but yeah, I mean, if your paper would not be that a small print, I think would be pretty cool, but for me I decided to leave it as it is. And I really wanted to have, in Dera Lizzy's collection she has a lot of these little girl faces, and I wanted to have one up in the corner, but my puffy sticker, I didn't have the blonde one, and I don't really relate to the one with brown or black hair. So I took this house puffy sticker instead, and I thought usually you have that sort of home button. But I'm going to change that because I do find a different version of that girl. I just think it's like a die cut or something. Yeah, and here I have some word or phrase stickers. They are from Simple Stories Carpe Diem collection, and I'm just going to add them on the tabs, so sort of like, you know how it says on the when you're out online and it says what page it is. So I'm trying to tie into that. Oh, here I found it. So I really wanted to tie in because my journaling is going to be about how much time I spend on front of the computer and how I'm not really sure how I feel about it. A year ago when I applied for school, I was so happy when I got in and I thought this is going to be perfect for me, but the more I think about it, the more I hate it. No, I'm not hating it, but I think spending so much time in front of the computer, it just, I thought it was going to be easier. If I'm honest, I thought it was going to be much easier to sit in front of a computer, but I feel like when I get home, I don't want to see the computer, I don't want to look at it, I just want to be out or paint or out walking or reading or anything but not looking at a computer. Today I have been painting for hours. I've actually painted outside a few hours. I've been reading a lot, so it's pretty late today, but I wanted to get the video up, but it also tells me that the ratio is sort of how, yeah. So I'm just thinking about it. Right now, I don't have school every day. I actually have a final course before summer, then it starts up in the fall again. But I have a lot of time at home to think about it and think about if this is really what I want to do, to work this way. And maybe I change my mind and I find that I'm really, really good at it and I'm really loving it and all of that, or maybe not. But I think these kind of pages are really are a bit hard to make, if I'm honest, to talk about it so uh, like it is, and it's a hard subject to, like, did I choose right? Um, but at the same time, I think it's pretty fun to go back and look at it and, like, what was I thinking when I, at this stage, when I have been to school for a year and have another one coming. So yeah, I don't know. I know that I definitely prefer painting, but yeah, who knows? Maybe I get tired of it. I don't think so. Anyway, the layout is coming to a close, or the process anyway. And you're thinking, well, why are you adding in so many weird stuff? You have a bird and a bunny and flowers, and that is sort of my way of showing that um, the thinking that I'm doing in my head, like this strict computer style versus the I want to paint and have imagination, inspiration everywhere. I thought of that coming together and sort of knowing where it's going to end up. So that is actually my page. I'm going to add some enamel dots in some really warm red color here, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have liked it or gotten inspired or just liked hearing my rambly thoughts. I hope to see you soon, and if you like this video, please like it and subscribe if you want to see more. And have a really nice day.